In the beginning, God created the sky and the earth. The earth was empty and had no form. Darkness covered the ocean, and God's Spirit was moving over the water. Then God said,
"Let there be light."
and there was light. God saw that the light was good. So he divided the light from the darkness. God named the light day, and the darkness night. Evening passed, and morning came. This was the first day. On day 2, God said,
"Let there be something to divide the water in two."
So God made the air to divide the water in two. Some of the water was above the air, and some of the water was below it. God named the air sky. Evening passed, and morning came. This was the second day. On day 3, God said,
"Let the water under the sky be gathered together so the dry land will appear."
and it happened. God named the dry land earth. He named the water that was gathered together seas. God saw that this was good. Then God said,
"Let the earth produce plants. Some plants will make grain for seeds, others will make fruit with seeds in it. Every seed will produce more of its own kind of plant."
and it happened. The earth produced plants. Some plants had grain for seeds. The trees made fruit with seeds in it. Each seed grew its own kind of plant. God saw all of that was good. Evening passed and morning came. This was the third day. On day 4, God said,
"Let there be lights in the sky to separate day from night. These lights will be used for signs, seasons, days and years. They will be in the sky to give light to the earth."
and it happened. So God made the 2 large lights. He made the brighter light, the sun, to rule the day. He made the smaller light, the moon, to rule the night. He also made the stars. God put all of these in the sky to shine on the earth. He put them there to separate the light from the darkness. God saw that all these things were good. Evening passed and morning came. This was the 4th day. On day 5, God said,
"Let the water be filled with living things, and let birds fly in the air above the earth."
So God created the large sea animals. He created every living thing that moves in the sea. God also made every bird that flies. God saw that this was good. God blessed them and said,
"Have many young ones and grow in number. Fill the water of the seas and let the birds grow in number on the earth."
Evening passed and morning came. This was the 5th day. On day 6, God said,
"Let the earth be filled with animals. Let there be tame animals and small crawling animals and wild animals, and let each produce more of its kind."
and it happened. Then God said,
"Let us make human beings in our own image and likeness, and let them rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky. Let them rule over all the animal kingdom, over all the earth."
So God created human beings. In the image of God, he created them. He created them male and female. He created Adam and Eve. God blessed them and put them in charge of his whole creation so that they could care for this perfect world he had made. And it happened. God looked at everything he had made.
"It is good. It's really good."
Evening passed, and morning came. This was the 6th day. So the sky, the earth, and all that filled them were finished. And so on the 7th day, God rested from all his work. God blessed the 7th day and made it a special and holy day.